For centuries now, Hindu Dharam has celebrated the Lord and carried out this practice of lighting a lamp, which this year was expected to be lit on 4th of December 2025. It is not a mere coincidence that the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. M.K. Stalin, his son, Mr. Udayanidhi, and other senior leaders of the DMK have consistently berated, derided, and attacked Sanatan Dharam. So much so that on 2nd September 2023, Mr. Udayanidhi made an audacious and reprehensible demand for the eradication of Sanatan Dharam itself. And for the first time, few months after that, the lighting of the lamp on the Thiruparankundaram hill associated with Lord Kartikeya, the Murugan, Bhagwan Murugan, was prevented. This coincidence should not be missed out. They did not allow it to the celebrations and the tradition to be carried out in 24 also. And therefore the devotees went to the court for justice, and justice was delivered by Justice Swaminathan, who permitted through his judgment on 1st December 2025 to continue the practice of lighting the lamp, the Deepathun at Thiruparankundaram. It is extremely unfortunate that the state government went in appeal against the Honorable Judge's order, clearly reflecting a bias against Hindu Dharam, against Sanatan Dharam, clearly reflecting an anti-Hindu mindset, in fact, showing the hatred that Mr. Stalin, his son Mr. Udayanidhi, and the DMK party and their friends in the India Alliance have against Hindu Dharam. Their mindset was also reflected by their impeachment motion against Justice Swaminathan. This impeachment motion has been submitted by different members of Parliament of the India Alliance, including Ms. Priyanka Vadra Gandhi, including leaders of the Samajwadi Party, Dharmendra Yadav, Dimple Yadav, leader of NCP Sharad Pawar Group, Supriya Sule, leaders of Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray, Mr. Arvind Sawant, senior leaders and members of Parliament of DMK, including Mr. Raja, who are all at the forefront of this anti-Hindu effort, and they are trying to intimidate the judiciary by filing this impeachment motion and making all false allegations against Honorable Justice G.R. Swaminathan. Because of a judgment, they have called him anti-secular. Because of the judgment, they have alleged falsely that he showed favoritism to somebody. Because of this judgment, they have falsely alleged that there was favoritism to advocates from a particular community. And they have also made the ridiculous allegation against the judiciary of political bias or favoring a particular political ideology. This shows, friends, that the so-called people who claim to uphold the Constitution are intimidating the judiciary so that anybody who gives a judgment which they do not like, they will intimidate them with actions such as this impeachment motion. Today, a division bench of the Honorable High Court, Madurai bench of the Madras High Court, Justices G. Jayachandran and Justice K. Ramakrishnan have on the Thiruparankundaram Deepastambam issue given conclusive directions that this is an age-old practice, that the dharam and the sentiments of the local people, which has been going on for centuries altogether, should be respected. The Deepathun festival should be permitted to be carried out. And they have clearly lifted the veil from the DMK government, from the leaders of the DMK. They have clearly shown that the DMK and the India Alliance is anti-Hindu. They have clearly accepted that this is an ancient and historical practice and directed that the lamp be lit at the hilltop. Friends, the state government's argument about possible law and order problems has also been totally debunked by the Honorable High Court, because apprehension of law and order was an imaginary ghost created by the state authorities as per the judgment. The Honorable High Court has held, and I quote, apprehension of law and order was an imaginary ghost created by state authorities. After all, there have never been any problems. It is only the appeasement politics of the India Alliance, trying to appease members of one community, trying to curry favor from the community who has a small dargah over there and who oppose the practice of the centuries old practice of Deepam. Their reality has been exposed. The Honorable High Court has said, and I quote, that it may happen, that is the law and order problem, it may happen only if such a disturbance is sponsored by the state itself. They have given a very, very big indictment against the state government and their thinking and their approach, and clearly shown that the state government of DMK and Congress, the India Alliance government in Tamil Nadu, may themselves sponsor a disturbance to support their anti-Hindu agenda. Very clearly, this is a party and a set of parties in the India Alliance who, when it doesn't suit them, an order of the court doesn't suit them, they attack the constitutional authority of the court, they put impeachment motions in parliament against them, they cast aspersions on judges and their impartiality and their upholding the constitution. When the election commission doesn't give a favorable judgment to suit their interest, the election commission becomes bad, and they threaten them that if they ever come to power, which seems a very remote possibility, but they threaten them that we will change the law retrospectively and come after you. This kind of anti-India, anti-constitutional activities of the India Alliance has been exposed by the Honorable Judge today, the judges today in their order, and I think it is important that the people of India recognize and respect that institutions and constitutional authorities are today protecting the constitution, protecting the rights and freedoms to pursue one's religion freely and fairly without obstruction, and any effort by anti-Hindu parties of the India Alliance, by the DMK, by Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin, by Mr. MK Stalin, by the DMK and Congress government in Tamil Nadu, will not be permitted by the people. It is a wake-up call for the people of Tamil Nadu. ये देश के लोगों के लिए एक चेतावनी है कि जागो, बचो इस प्रकार की सोच जो इंडिया अलायंस, जो कांग्रेस पार्टी, जो डीएमके, जो समाजवादी पार्टी, जो तृणमूल कांग्रेस, इस टाइप की पार्टीज की जो सोच है, इससे देश के लोगों को बचना पड़ेगा। ये चेतावनी फिर एक बार हमारे सामने आई है। ये देश तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति कभी स्वीकारित नहीं करेगा। ये देश हर एक को सम्मानित करता है, हर एक धर्म को सम्मान देता है, और ऐसी पार्टियां जो हिंदू धर्म के खिलाफ काम करती हैं, जो अब कहती हैं हम सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएंगे, अभी भी उनको ये स्वीकृत नहीं हुआ। इतना बड़ा कोर्ट के जजमेंट के बाद, डिवीजन बेंच के जजमेंट के बाद, उनकी आलोचना होने के बाद डीएमके और कांग्रेस पचा नहीं पा रही है कि हिंदू धर्म की विजय हुई है, उनकी आस्था की विजय हुई है। ये पचा नहीं पा रही है और उनकी तुष्टीकरण उनको सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक जाने के लिए बाध्य करती है। मैं घोर निंदा करता हूं इस प्रकार की सोच का। आई कंडेम the India Alliance. I condemn the DMK led by MK Stalin and Udayanidhi. I condemn the Congress party, Samajwadi party, and other Uddhav Thackeray ji and Sharad Pawar ji for their anti-Hindu thinking, and I'm sure the people of India will give them a befitting response at every single opportunity, just like they gave them a response in Bihar, just like they gave a resounding victory to the BJP and our allies in the NDA in Maharashtra Nagar Nigam elections. In every single opportunity, the anti-Hindu forces will be given a fitting response by the people of India. Thank you. हमने तो बार बार उजागर किया है, महाराष्ट्र में अब सभी लोगों को समझ में आ गया है कि उद्धव ठाकरे जी एंटी हिंदू है, हिंदुत्व के खिलाफ है। उद्धव ठाकरे जी ने बाला साहेब ठाकरे के हर उद्देश्य को छोड़ दिया।
Well, the Tamil Nadu government has now decided to file an appeal in the Supreme Court. Minister in charge of Mines in Tamil Nadu, Raghupathi, said there's not been this tradition for more than a century, and the pillar on which the court has now ordered the Deepam to be lit on the hilltop next to the Dargah is indeed a boundary stone in his view and not a pillar meant for lighting the Deepam. And we'll have to wait for an official response, but this is the stand announced by the state mines minister, Raghupathi. Hours before this, the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court, a division bench, actually permitted or directed the temple administration in Thiruparamkundram to light the lamp on the pillar next to the Dargah on the hilltop. And unlike the earlier single judge order, the bench did not allow the petitioner or the public or devotees to go for the lighting of the Deepam on the hilltop, but only to be done by the temple authorities. The court also has directed the Archaeological Survey of India to impose conditions to make sure the monuments on the hilltop, the Dargah, the temple and the other structures there are protected.